How's it going, y'all? RowdyRows back with another video. Today we are checking out Jazwares Master Chief. I've had this figure for a while. I actually gave him a nice wash, silver and black wash, because he was not grungy enough. He was just clean green Master Chief when I got him. But he's still a really cool figure. He's got some loose joints and loose parts, but I really appreciate the attention to detail and all that stuff. The only Jazwares Spartan I have, but apparently a bunch of them have gone way up in price. So that's kind of crazy to see, because I was like, I kind of thought this line went and fizzled out, but apparently it's still going somewhat. And there's still people looking for it. So yeah, let's take a look at the Jazwares Master Chief. I believe it's the first one they released, and I got him for like 25 cents. So it was a pretty good deal. Here is our Jazwares Master Chief. Like I said, I don't have the box, but he is very nicely detailed. I believe he's from Halo 5. Is that Halo 5? Is Guardian? No, Halo Infinite. I think it's from Halo Infinite. It was right when the line started that I picked him up, and I got him for like 20 cents because I had a gift card and he was like $19.99 and the tax was like 20 cents. But he was all green, and I gave him a nice wash with some silver and some black to bring out the battle damage because he looked way too clean to be Master Chief. So I think that was a small improvement to a really cool figure. He does have pins, unfortunately. But he's got that shiny helmet that we're used to. He's got his battle rifle on his back. He's just a really cool figure overall, and I'm glad to have him. He's probably gone up there in price, just like a lot of these figures have, because they didn't make a lot of them. I don't know if the line is still running. I think it's probably in limbo, but he's the only one I have regardless, so it doesn't really matter. I just wanted a Master Chief, and I have one. That 1,000 Toys one is tempting, but when you got one like this, that you just give a nice black wash and it looks great, why need to do that? You can get weapons elsewhere, you know. Checking out the Chief's height, he stands at about, let's see, 7.2.3 inches. So just over 7 inches, which would be fine in like 6-inch scale. So he works for like 6-inch, 7-inch scale figures if you want to use him for either of those. Going over the articulation, starting at the head, forward, backward, side, side, pretty limited because he's got some big bulky armor on. Shoulders about that far, once again limited. He does have butterfly joints. They do work pretty well. We get a bicep cut. No, we don't. I lied. We get double elbows though, so that's nice. Wrist pegs. So these are up-down pegs on side once again, also up-down on that. I lied again. Torso, not very much articulation. You can hear it, it just kind of like, doesn't really want to move. So no waist cut really. Legs come up that far, back that far, to the side. Double knee, can he kick his own butt? Just barely, but he can do it. We don't get any kind of boot cut. We do get a thigh cut though. And we get some very generous rockers and toe articulation from Jazwares Master Chief. So yeah, nicely articulated. Not amazing, but it gets the job done, as you can see. Going over his accessories, I'm not sure if I'm missing any hands, but as you can see, he does have an open hand in right now and a gun, gun pointy, a trigger finger in the other hand, so right and left hand right there. Then we get another, we get a signaling hand actually. It's got 2 fingers, so he's like, move on me, or he could be holding a gun while not pulling the trigger. Then we get 2 fists. I'm all over the place. 2 fists. A right opening hand. That is the right arm, right? Yeah, right arm. And then a left trigger finger / pointing hand. And then, of course, for weaponry, we get his trusty battle rifle. No number painted on there, but it does have the differing gray and black on there. And that just ports, into his back there. There's a peg on his back, so you can put that right there, just like that, and have Chief right there. And then he also gets his trusty pistol, which, as you can see, has a plug on the side, which goes in there. If you get it in there, goes on the side. But if you don't want him to have the pistol on his side, it also turns around. And this is on both sides, so if you get like the energy blade and all that stuff, I think you can do that too. But it closes and just has the armor, so you can put his pistol in his hand. And then, you know, Master Chief is, if I can get it in there, his hands are kind of stiff and the gun is kind of gummy, so it's a little difficult. But we got it in there. So as you can see, Master Chief is ready to fight some Covenant and Flood and etc, etc. First up for scale and comparison, here he is with our NECA Kratos and our McFarlane Doom guy. For some variation, we got Jazwares, McFarlane, and NECA, all 7-inch scale, quote unquote, next to each other. That Kratos is bigger. Here he is with Storm Marcus Phoenix and NECA Marcus Phoenix. This one is a lot older than both of these figures. For some 6-inch scale stuff, which still works with this Master Chief in my opinion, here he is with Jada Toys, Mega Man, and Chun-Li. Here he is with SH Figuarts, Indiana Jones, and Harley Quinn, 2 of my favorite characters. Y'all know that though. Here he is with some G.I. Joe, totally works in my opinion. Some Marvel Legends with Bro Thor and Wolverine. And lastly, some Star Wars Black Series with Luke and his daddy. So with all that being said, this is a really cool Master Chief figure. I am glad to have him. He sits on my gaming shelf with all my other gaming figures. He could kind of fudge him into, he could fudge him into 6-inch scale because Spartans are a lot taller than regular dudes. So, he works for 6-inch. He kind of works for 7-inch if you wanted to put up against the Alien or Predator, Xenomorph, whatever. You could do all that stuff. So yeah, he's a really cool figure.